With 40% of the county budget being dedicated to discretionary expenditures, it's kind of frustrating to wonder where our taxpayer dollars are going in the county. Ron Wells is the only candidate dedicated to cutting down wasteful discretionary spending.
Ron Wells brought up a very important point during the County Commissioner Forum, and that is, how often do you see an ATA bus drive by with only one person or two people sitting on it? We need to look hard at some of these programs that we have in Riley County and decide, are they actually effective, and where can we cut out some waste?
I look around and I see that there are two cops in separate cars pulling over one single person for a traffic offense. I can't help but wonder how many wasteful expenditures go on in Manhattan.
One other thing that stuck out about Ron Wells was he was the only candidate who was staunchly opposed to raising taxes, especially raising property taxes, which is not only going to affect you if you own property. If you rent, your rent is also going to go up if property taxes go up.
As a third-generation Riley County resident, he knows Manhattan.
Conservative, it's important to me that communities are able to manage their own internal affairs, but the federal government is creating, through Agenda 21, a regional council of appointees that would represent all the communities in the Flint Hills. At the candidate forum, Ron Wells was the only candidate that opposed creating an additional layer of government. It was clear he knows that federal obligations come with federal funding, and he doesn't want to go into this thing blind.
Those of you that need to register to vote should click the link below in the comments section. It will take you to this page. All you have to do is click continue, answer a few questions. It'll take about 5 minutes and you'll be registered to vote. If you register as a Republican now, then you can vote in the Republican primaries August 7th. If you prefer to register as an independent, that's fine. But in order to vote in the Republican primaries in August, you'll have to be registered Republican. You can, however, change your registration from independent to Republican at the polling place before you vote, and change it back to independent immediately after. We've also included in the comments a link to the Riley County, Kansas government website. It's got all the information you need to know about this election. Most important is that the last day to register to vote is this Tuesday, July 17th. And the primary election date is August 7th. Ron is facing some tough competition from his big spending competitors, Rod Harms and Dave Fisher. But before Ron can go up against Rod in the general election, he has to beat Fisher in the primaries. That's why it's so important that we get people registered to vote and to the polling places August 7th for the Republican primary.
Vote for this guy.